Welcome back to Static 101. Today we're diving deep into one of the most versatile ships in the verse, the Drake Corsair. I'm Static, and if you're new here, don't forget to subscribe for more Star Citizen content and hit the bell icon so you never miss an update. The Drake Corsair is a medium-sized multi-role spaceship known for its adaptability and exploration capabilities. It's a ship that appeals to both solo pilots and crews. Let's start with the ship's exterior. The Corsair boasts a sleek and rugged design, characteristic of Drake Interplanetary. Its unique aesthetics set it apart from other ships in its class. Some key features to point out are the dual forward-facing turrets, a retractable landing gear, and its modular design that allows for various configurations. Also, you got a turret on top, which is the co-pilot who controls it, and a turret on the side, left and right side. So you got a lot of firepower going down and you can take out targets relatively very quickly. Now let's step inside and take a look at the Corsair's interior. As you guys see, the living quarters, you got a room for each crew member with a bed and storage facility so you can just keep your own personal loot somewhere. And now towards the pilot seat, you got a lot of space to see all your screens. Everything is organized. I mean, at least for me it is. The co-pilot goes under, so he'll be directly under you, controlling the turrets and everything there. And as you see now, this is a very friendly multi-crew ship. Turret seats, multiple entryways, there's a lot of movement you can do in this ship. It's not just one straight hallway down and there. There's no rooms to the left or right. You know, there's a lot of places you can go hide if there's any inside PvP ship battles. The Drake Corsair can fit about 72 SU space for cargo. It has a lot of space, honestly, for vehicles. You can fit in a couple buggies, ground vehicles in for any operations you have to do as a pirate or any adventure. This ship is very practical for long journeys as it does not run out of gas anytime soon, or I should say quantum fuel. The hydrogen capacity is 691,000 and the quantum capacity is 6,900, so it gives you a lot of fuel to go back and forth around the system. Now let's move on to the ship's performance and capabilities. The Corsair performs admirably in various roles, from exploration to smuggling. It's equipped with decent speed and maneuverability while still packing a punch. Now the Corsair is an exploration and pirating ship, so you can use it for almost any need that you want. It carries size 4 missiles, size 2 turrets, size 5 weapons, so you have a lot of variety. You can choose a lot of different options when it comes to what kind of turrets and missiles you want on that ship. The Drake Corsair also has medium-sized shield generators and power plants. So let's talk about the pricing. So it is $250 in the pledge store, real money, but you can also buy it in-game and it shouldn't take too long depending on your playstyle. It is 3,402,000 AUEC. Now that we've covered the basics, let's weigh the pros and cons of the Drake Corsair to help you decide if it's the right ship for your adventures. The Drake Corsair offers 6 guns with repeaters that just do an insane amount of damage, and since you have size 5 turrets, you can also sacrifice a turret or 2 for disruptors to mess with your enemy even more and still not take that much loss on DPS. This ship also has a very unique look. It looks very nice in my opinion, and it looks just very different. You know, you can notice it out of the other ships. It's like, oh, what's that? You know, it catches the attention. The ship is fun to drive. It's just fun to have a crew in. It's spacey. You know, you can fit vehicles in the back, explore, do what you want to do. You know, you can live off that ship for a while. Now, some issues that I personally have with the ship and what I've heard from some people, because there's plenty, people have their own opinions about certain ships, but the Drake Corsair is very slow, especially when you're exiting atmosphere. It does take a long time for it to build up some speed. Also, when you're trying to look left and right, move the ship around, it's very sluggish. It's a sluggish type of feeling, but you can manage it, get used to it. Some people just don't, they don't like the ship, but you can work your way around it. Another very major problem is what everyone does to take out a Corsair, even though it's very deadly. All you gotta do is target one of its engines. Once it's done, your ship is spinning out of control. And the only thing to do is either jump off your ship if you're in space, To survive, hopefully you don't get shot or blown up before you get out, or when you're in atmosphere, what I personally do is turn off my engines, ride the ship down, and hopefully try to escape, because other than that, there's no way out once that engine is done. In conclusion, the Drake Corsair is a versatile and robust ship with a lot to offer in the world of Star Citizen. If you've flown the Corsair or have any questions about it, please share your experiences and thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to hit that like button if you find this video helpful. Thanks for joining me guys today on this Corsair journey. If you want to see more Star Citizen content, make sure to subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.